Hey everybody, and welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers,
chillers,
bowlers,
and grillers.
Man, Joe, you've been messing up a lot.
I ain't Joe.
Anyway, we're doing a chilling and grilling.
That we are.
We haven't done it in a long time.
No, we haven't.
Now, of course, Joe's not here, but that's not going to stop us from making videos. So
Just means you don't get any.
Yeah, we're doing a bacon wrapped chicken roll and a penne pasta dish.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it is delicious. So Joe couldn't eat the pasta part of it anyway, so it actually works out.
Oh, darn.
We're going to get started. I think you guys should try this meal out. I think you guys will like this. Here we go. Here we go. We got our chicken breast, boneless and skinless. We have some garlic and fine herbs spread cheese. And we have some baby spinach, butter, and salt, and bacon. That's all for the chicken, okay? For the pasta, we have olive oil, some penne pasta, Parmesan cheese, some garlic, and some parsley, some fresh parsley. We're gonna get started with the chicken first, get that all prepared, and get our pasta on the stove going, because that's gonna take a little while to get our water boiling. All right, we want to get our water on the stove, get that to boil, and we also want to start preheating our oven to 400. First step I want to do here is I'm going to cut this chicken breast in half. Okay guys, just be really careful and try to get it in half if you can. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Just be real careful. Kind of like you're butterflying it. Okay, so my next step is going to be, going to use a Ziploc, put the chicken in there, zip it up. So now you have it in there. Make sure you get as much air out of the bag you can. I mean, that's just trouble. You're just going to pop it anyway. So beat the crap out of this chicken is what you want to do. You want to get it about a ½ inch thick. And again guys, I know I talked to you guys before about an inch before. Your first digit is usually an inch. So about half of that would naturally be a ½ inch. And if you want to test me out, measure your own dang digit. If you have it too thick, the problem is going to be is that you won't be able to roll it. So there you go guys. There's one done. I got 3 more to go. I'm going to continue to do the same thing on each one of these. And then we'll show you the next step. Got the chicken ready to go. Put a little salt on there. A little pepper on there. Got to put the seasoning on there guys. You know that. Then now we cut this in quarter because we're only doing 4 of them, and I'm going to try as best as I can with a spoon, and if this doesn't work then I will use my hand. Okay, let's try to spread that cheese mixture on there.
Yeah, for spreadable cheese, it doesn't really spread all that easily, does it?
No, it doesn't spread very easy at all. But it's actually not that bad. Could be worse, right? So there you go. You get that on there like that. Now, next step, guys. Take a little of your spinach. Right? We're going to put some spinach on there.
A little bit?
Just a little bit. No, you just want to kind of put enough on there. Next thing you want to do is grab your butter, and I just kind of cut these in half. And you're going to just put about 4 pieces, like so, on there, on top of your spinach. Okay, here comes the tricky part, guys. All right, have your bacon ready. I have a couple slices right here. So I'm going to put this over here. So you're going to start to roll now, guys. And this is the tricky part because everything wants to come out of the chicken. Nothing wants to stay in there. Because you know what?
Slippery chicken.
Slippery chicken. So get all that goodness in there like that. Okay. And you see the way I rolled it, guys? I rolled it this way. So that means you want to take your bacon and go the opposite way. Tell your bacon to cooperate a little bit. It folded in half on me.
It's like duct tape.
Yeah. Oh, don't you hate when that happens, guys? When you're going to use duct tape and it comes out and it folds in half and it sticks to itself. So then take the seam side, put the seam side down, put it in your pan. 3 more to go. Here we go, guys. They're all rolled up and ready to go. We're going to put it on the middle rack and put it in there and close your door. Set your timer for 14 minutes.
4-0.
And then chill. The water's boiling, but we're just going to let that boil for a little bit longer because it's only going to take about 12-15 minutes for our pasta to cook. So we might as well wait till probably about like 20 minutes or left. So we want this to be timed out right. What we're going to do here is we're going to get about 3 tablespoons of olive oil going in here.
Pasta's done, by the way.
What's that?
Pasta.
Oh, pasta's done, yes. And then we have about 2 tablespoons of garlic here. Get something here.
If we can get it all out of the dish.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get it all out of there because that's the good flavor right in there. Get that going on there in that pan. We're going to get that going, get that heated up and let that go for a minute or so. And then after that, we're going to add about 1/3 cup of chopped parsley. And then, of course, we have a cup of Parmesan cheese, but we're not going to put that on until after we put our pasta in there. So we're going to get this going for about a minute or so. All right, guys, it's starting to cook now. You don't want that excuse me. You don't want that garlic to turn brown in there. But now we do want to add our parsley in there. So we're going to add...
You want the parsley to turn brown either.
Right. So there we go. I'm saving a little bit for garnish on top. We're going to get that going for a little bit, for another minute or so, before we add our pasta in here. So I'm going to put this pasta back in the water just for a second or two. Make sure that none of this stuff is burning, right? Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to drain it again. Get that water out of there. Now I'm going to put this in my pan. There we go. Now guys, look, I'm going to put a little salt and a little pepper on this for some seasoning. I'm going to get my spoon. I'm going to try to start mixing all this up in here. All that goodness and all that flavor in there. Get that going a little bit. Not too, you're not really cooking it anymore. Everything's cooked, right guys? So we're just mixing it up right now. And then, last but not least, after I get it all mixed up, and I'll let you guys know exactly when that is, I am going to add, I'm trying to do this carefully so I don't spill it all over the floor. Oh, like that. That one tried to get away. All right, next we're going to do, we're going to take our cup of Parmesan cheese, sprinkle that all sprinkle that all in there. Maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't. Get all those stragglers back in there, right? Put that in there like that. Let that start to melt on top of that. Mix it up just a little bit, because you want to get that cheese kind of all over it. Yeah, it's messy. I'm a messy cook.
Who isn't?
Let that go for not very long, and we're going to probably just turn that off so the heat just gets in there so that starts melting. That's ready to go. We're just waiting for our chicken now, which will be done in about 4 or 5 minutes. Timer went off, so now what we're going to do is push stop. Oh, first we want to stop the timer stop. Right, we push stop on that. I'm going to put a broiler on now, and I'm going to put it on high. All right, we're going to take our, oh, that looks good. And we're going to put them on the top now. All right? Now remember, when you have the broiler on, you can't close that all the way. You're gonna leave that partly open. Keep an eye on it. We're just gonna let that go for a couple minutes now, just trying to crisp that bacon up a little bit. And then we're good to go. Okay, time to stop that.
Good and broiled.
Yeah, you don't want it burnt.
Emphasis on good.
Put this over here.
Listen to that sizzle.
And now we can plate. Time to plate it up, guys. So, grab one of your nice chicken wraps there. Grab some tongs, because I think it's easier to cut with tongs. And then cut it in about a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch little strips here. Just a few of them, because the person that you're making it for can actually cut it themselves.
This is just to make it look nice.
Yeah. Put it like that. Get that color. Come on. There we go. Plating is important, guys. If you watched any of the food shows, you would know that. And we're going to take some of this penne pasta. I'm going to put that on the plate like so. Now, you guys could think that we're done right now, right? Of course. And we could be. Get that piece of cheese off there. Sorry, you can't let that go to waste. But I'm going to take a little bit, I saved a little bit of the parsley in here. I'm just going to sprinkle it around here. And I'm going to take some more, because no matter what you say, it's never enough Parmesan cheese. And we're just going to stick a little bit more Parmesan cheese on top of that. And there we go, guys. There's your plate. I'm going to tell you what, guys. I've said this before a million times. If you learn how to cook, you will make other people happy. It's just a fact. Make you hungry? This is always the best part, guys, I'm telling you.
And yes, I am hungry. Mmm. Very delicious.
What you do? Go for the pasta first or chicken?
Chicken.
Well, I do want to explain something to you guys. We made this other rat chicken before, but it was different than this. It had ricotta cheese, it didn't have the herb spread on it. Herb cheese spread. It didn't, and it did have spinach, so that was kind of similar too. But this is a little different, and we added the pasta on the side. This is an excellent combination, guys. You should try it. And again, I know I just said it a minute ago. I'm going to reiterate that. The way to a person's heart is through their stomach. So guys, if you want to impress a woman, learn how to cook. It's not that hard.
Yep.
It really isn't. And the same thing, girls, you want to impress a guy, learn how to cook. It's not that hard. Anyway, guys, try this meal out. I really think you're going to like it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Hit that like button. We love all you guys. Until next time, grab yourself something cold to drink. Put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge. Man, that's some good stuff.
I'm surprised you'd even risk tossing it in the middle of your food.
Yeah, you're just as bad.